They knocked off Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh a week ago, 80-46. In that game, it's something we'll talk about in this game, Eddie. The Case bench outscored the entire Carnegie Mellon team. Connor Adell will tip it, NYU will bring it down, and the Violets will have the first offensive possession. We are underway here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Udine with the basketball. Now with it is Kupferberg back to Udine with Holman on him. Gontikis, top of the key. Kostas dribbles into a double team. That's Bryant Clement on him. Blocks his shot. Bryant Clement hands it off to Jimmy Holman, and a nice defensive stop for the young man from Willoughby South High School. This is Holman with a high screen. Gontikis picked it up nicely. Back to Holman. They're going to swing it to Julian Person. Case's first offensive possession. Person to Clement off the screen. Screen and roll. Bryant in trouble, kicks it. They swing it to Holman. One more pass to Julian Person. Ball fake. 15-footer off the back of the rim. Clements fights for it. Dane McLaughlin comes down with it.
Tough shot in the lane for Person. Couldn't quite get it to go. Contested all the way by the black and purple.
Well, Kostas Gontikis is an all-around athletic player, and he is in everybody's face. McLaughlin misses it. The tip follow is up and in for Connor Adell.
They're going to need a lot of energy from Adell because we talked about the size of the post players of the Violets. He's going to have a full plate tonight for the young man in his fourth year out of Revere.
Play in front of that Case bench. Gontikis inside against Clement. Blocked his shot the first time. Nice help defense by Person. Back to Kostas Gontikis off the glass. Missed it. Person up with it. Dane McLaughlin down with it. This is Jimmy Holman and Julian Person. Kostas Gontikis way away from the basket to play defense. Person with a shot that's short, and maybe a forced shot, falls short. And Max Rawlby comes down with a rebound. Rawlby off to Udine. This is Udine with the basketball. Dribbles in, off the glass, and it's good. Ross Udine with his first two. Game's tied at 2. We're about 2 minutes gone in this opening half.
Little light kiss off the glass from Udine. That's tough to do when you're going full speed to try to almost stop on a dime and kiss it off there.
Person with a ball fake, dribbles in, forced shot, but this one, the scoop shot goes. Julian Person with his first 2.
That was a hard hat play from Person right there as he got to the baseline, a spot that he's comfortable with, not comfortable with that shot, but he puts it up and it goes.
Udine with a good burst with the left hand. Working the perimeter. Rawlby. This is Kupferberg inside off the glass, rolls around and drops. Kupferberg and Gontikis, 2 inside players for that NYU team that Coach Sean McDonald talked to us about pregame that are definitely going to be a handful for this Case team. This is Person with the basketball. High screen from Connor Adell. They get it back to Connor. Turnaround 8-footer, soft shot, missed it. And here comes NYU the other way. Game's tied at 4, early on. Defense swarms. Gontikis finds an open look. This is a 3-point shot, missed. Julian Person comes down with a rebound.
Well, because of the depth and the size down low for New York University, there's going to be some open looks from three-point land tonight, Ron.
Person inside. Nice feed to Brian Clements. And Brian Clements has his first basket. Nice glass shot. Body control and everything. Rawlby with the basketball. High screen from Gontikis. Back to Rawlby. Rawlby, Udine, and Burns working the perimeter. This is Udine. Back to Rawlberg. Moving inside. No travel. Rebound Connor Adell. Jimmy Holman with the basketball. He'll split time with Jordan Dean tonight. Holman, a very good point guard from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Pioneer High School. They work it inside. Clements with a ball fake. Left-handed scoop shot. Missed it. Connor Adell's tip won't go. Here comes NYU the other way.
They've gone to Clements 2 or 3 times early. They try to feed him early.
Long 3. Rolls around. Won't go. Dane McLaughlin down with a rebound. That was Ross Udine with the long 3-point attempt. This is Case with the basketball in their home whites here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. David and Eric Black set to go into the basketball game for Case. That's Jimmy Holman on the dribble drive.
A gutsy Jimmy Holman swiftly going to the rim with body control despite the big towers in there trying to stare him down, but he relentlessly scores it.
Udine kicks it back, open three in front of the Case bench, missed long, ball's tipped. Clements fighting for it. McLaughlin comes up with it, off to Jordan Dean. Here come the Spartans. Up 8-4, just inside 15 minutes left to play. Connor Adele, bad pass. Here comes NYU the other way on the break. Shots blocked, but also drawing the foul. Dane McLaughlin's going to get the foul, and at the free throw line shooting two will be Rax Rawlby. That's Rawlby, number 11. That's the first foul for Connor Edel. Lots of players getting ready to check in here. 2 Spartans and 2 Violets. 4 subs will come in after this first free throw. First one's up and it's short. Rawlby looked like he was out of breath on that free throw. He is just a 50% free throw shooter. There's Joe Nesci. He is the Batman of Gotham. 27 years at NYU. Second free throw is up and this one is good. Nesci wants to call a timeout. We'll take our first timeout of the first half. Spartans are up 3, 14:35 left. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, high-quality ingredients, and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
Eddie, I've got to say, I am so glad that Dave's Cosmic Subs are a sponsor of Case Athletics. I had some of those subs at halftime of the women's games, of the women's game tonight. Absolutely, hands down, the best sub I've ever had in my life. It was fantastic.
Well, they're cosmic after all,
yes.
Right? So, I mean, they've got a good label on them. So, expectations for sandwiches, we love it.
Holman to David Black. David and his twin brother Eric now in the game for Avon Lake, the 2 talented freshmen who we've heard an awful lot about. This is Julian Person, gets it into Eric Black. Eric strong inside, missed it, got his own rebound, got to put it back up off the glass, and it's good. Eric Black with his first basket of the night. He'll look for 3 at the foul line.
Yeah, Eric Black doesn't miss very often. I mean, he shoots 61% from the floor, and most of which come within about 5 feet of the rim. So solid execution on the offensive glass. That's his specialty. He loves those offensive rebounds.
Free throw was missed. Spartans up 5. It's 10-5, largest lead of the night. 3 in the air for NYU. Misses it long. Down with the rebound is McLaughlin. Down to Jimmy Holman. Here comes Case the other way.
Violets are 0 for their first 4 from three-point range. They have not been able to spread the floor on the offensive end.
David Black hands it off to Holman. Holman back to David. Ball knocked out of bounds off David's hand, and NYU will get the basketball back.
Boy, that was a BB of a pass from Holman down low. Didn't know he had it in him, but when you put 2 hands on the ball, you can do some magical things with that basketball. And I mean, it caught the Violets off guard, but it caught Case Western off guard as well.
Alec Papish now in the game for NYU. Interesting storyline on the floor right now. There are 3 former St. Ignatius High School basketball players on the floor right now. Papish, the St. Ignatius kid, playing for NYU, and David and Eric Black for Case. This is Eric working against Gontikas. Shot was missed. McLaughlin comes down with a rebound. Rather, that was not Gontikas. That was the other big guy inside, Evan Kupferberg. This is David Black, spots up for a three, and it's good. Soft touch by the freshman from Avon Lake.
Oh, that is a confident young freshman in David Black. I mean, a contested three, hand in his face, he puts it up anyways.
Kupferberg working against Eric Black. Holman tried to double down, and there was no help. And Kupferberg gets his second basket in as many possessions. Now it's interesting, the last two possessions since Eric Black went in, they attacked the freshman inside with Kupferberg, the experienced player. Kupferberg on the steal. Kupferberg on the break. Basket in the foul. Fouled by David Black.
Well, that is exactly what the Violets were looking for right there. You get David Black in a situation where he would not normally be at, Ron. He's trying to facilitate something with the ball in his hands, try to dump the ball off to a teammate in between the circles. That's where the ball gets coughed up, and Kupferberg reaches in there and steals one away in a three-point play opportunity.
Misses it. Rebound still up. Papish comes up with a loose ball. That's a three for NYU, and it's good. Ross Udine hits the three. He's got 5. And Case's 6-point lead is now down to 1.
That is the first long ball for the Violets, going from the right wing. Gonna try to keep him cold.
Jordan Dean crossover, spots up, 18-footer, misses it. Eric Black with a rebound. Black looking for a teammate, finds Jimmy Holman. Fresh 35 for Case. This is Holman, the lefty. Dane McLaughlin now with it. Back to Julian Person and Jimmy Holman between the circles. Spartans up a point. Inside 12 minutes to play. David Black into his brother Eric. Eric working against Papish inside, ball fake, glass and good. Eric Black is unstoppable inside with that pump fake.
A very incredibly talented young scorer for Mr. Black down low.
He does a great job of body positioning.
Yeah, he really does, and he goes up strong with his hands as well.
3 is missed long. David Black with a rebound off to McLaughlin. They'll give it to their point guard, Jimmy Holman. And here come the Spartans of Case. They're up 3. We're approaching the 11-minute mark, opening half of this game 2 of a doubleheader tonight. The cutter is David Black off the glass, and it's good. Nice feed from McLaughlin.
Tell you what, Black can score with his back against the bucket. He can score cutting to the rim. He's a very well-versed offensive player, and you saw him add something to the forte right there. As we see an air ball from the Violets right there, and that's going to get the crowd into this game, Ron. They're going to play a role in this game, too. They want to make their presence felt.
Absolutely. The 3 guards that we talked about have now checked into the basketball game for Case off the bench. Matt Clark, Jordan Dean, and Spencer Boyd. So now there are 5 players on the floor right now that are all 5 bench players for Coach Sean McLaughlin. Clark tried to get it to Eric Black that time. It went right between Eric's legs and out of bounds.
And Ron, that shows a tremendous amount of respect and trust in your bench when you pull all 5 of your starters off the floor. Solid play.
The young man that's in the game right now for NYU, number 14, is Gontikas, has the ball working against Eric Black. And Gontikas works in, missed a shot, got his own rebound, put it back up, missed again. But we're going to get a foul inside. Foul's on Eric Black. That's Eric's first. But if we can get a shot of 14 while Gontikas is setting up for this rebound. 14 is right behind Gontikas. He's at the top of the key there in black. A month ago, he was playing at Seton Hall. There he is. He is a Division I to Division III transfer, Hakeem Harris. He's a guard that is off the bench now, but will be starting very soon for Joe Nesci. He's a Big East player playing at Horsburgh Gymnasium tonight. We'll keep an eye on him. Gontikas missed the free throw, and Eric Black came down with a rebound. This is Clark to David Black. They're going to hand it off to Spencer and back to Clark. Matt Clark with the Seton Hall transfer on him. Eric Black, top of the key, with Gontikas guarding him. Eric, slip shot inside off the glass and good. Boy, the stride that he explodes from his pivot foot is just magical to watch. Eric's got 6 points. The steal, David Black on the break. Fouled hard, but he went up and he laid it in. No call. David Black kept ball control, and he got the layup. David and Eric Black have combined for 13 points off the bench of the 21 total that Case has 11 minutes into this ball game. This is Papish working against David. They're going to kick it out to the Seton Hall transfer, missed it short, and David Black comes down with a rebound. Jordan Dean will bring it up. This is Jordan Dean. Great minutes off the bench a year ago for Coach McDonald. Really pressed Jimmy Holman for that starting spot. This is David Black, hard off the glass. This is just wild to watch. David and Eric Black are putting on a show. David's got 9, his brother's got 6. Case is up 11, it's 23-12, and we're going to a timeout.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
9:18 left on the first half clock. 3 minutes ago, with 12:18 left, this was a one-point game. Case is on a 10-0 run right now. It's 23-12.
And thanks in no small part to David and Eric Black, who have put up 15 points in that short time stretch, having gone 7 of 8 from the floor. A little bit of a brotherly competition going on between those two. Let's hope that they keep it up for the Spartans.
The bigs are back inside. We got a whistle away from the ball, and a foul away from the ball is going to go on Joe Timmis. Timmis is 6'4", sophomore, 208 pounds, from Chatham, New Jersey. Just checking into the game, picking up his first foul. So the bigs are back in for Case, Connor Riddell and Bryant Clements. But the 3 guards remain on the floor. Matt Clark, Jordan Dean, and Spencer Boyd. This is Clement to Clark. Case is up 11, inside 9 minutes to play opening half. Hakeem Harris on him. Connor Riddell hands it off to Spencer Boyd. Boyd is a defensive specialist. He's fun to watch. Back to Spencer Dean. Now it's Boyd. Boyd's got also a very good, quick first step. Jordan Dean breaks down the D, kicks it out, wide open 3. Matt Clark's got it.
Well, if Matt Clark just found a way to get himself some space, he was going to be able to knock down a shot. I mean, when you have a Division I player in Harris guarding you atop the circle, you're not going to get much room. So the off-ball movement opens up a wide open 3 in the corner for him, and he knocks it down. Great execution.
The ball movement's fantastic. Coach McDonald said to us before the game, one of the things he loves about this team is that they love each other. And he said the ball never stops moving. They like each other so much. They like their teammates so much. The ball never stops moving. They share it so well. And we are seeing that tonight. 26-12, Case is up 14. This is NYU with the basketball. That's Kupferberg. 3 in the air, and it's good. Up and good that time by Yoha Agho. Yoha Agho with his first basket, he's got 3.
Nothing different you could have done if you're the Spartans D. There were 2 white jerseys that crowded the 3-point arc right there, but the shot just goes. It's going to go sometimes for a good player.
Spencer Boyd, nice crossover dribble, lost it, but I believe it went off NYU. It looked like it went off the NYU player, but they're saying it went clean through his legs, and the Violets get the basketball back. Coach McDonald fighting for every possession, as he has for every one of his years here at Case. Agu again for 3. This one's long, didn't even draw iron, drew a little glass. Ball's tipped, kept alive, on the floor. Fighting for it is Clement. Jordan Dean comes up with it. Dean's going to look at the floor, decide to penetrate, kicks it out to Connor Riddell. He drives in, up, floater, and they're going to call him for charging. Player control foul. Kupferberg did a nice job of setting his feet, and Connor Riddell is going to pick up the foul.
Well, Adele got to his favorite spot on the floor, and he's only got about 2 steps to make it a clean cut to the rim, but just too much traffic in that shot right there, Ron. Too many black jerseys in the way. Spartans offensive foul.
So back in the game now, Julian Person, along with Jimmy Holman and Dane McLaughlin. They'll join Clark and Clements on the floor. They took Adele out, along with Boyd and Spencer Dean. Case with a lot of guys playing. Great depth on this basketball team. NYU down 11. This is Kupferberg, kicks it out. Working inside, nice move inside, drop step by Patrick Burns.
That was muscle on muscle right there. Burns against McLaughlin, and Burns won that time going up against the smaller forward.
Holman finds Matt Clark, far corner. Clark hit a 3 earlier, drives to the basket, off balance, left-handed shot. Somehow that found the bottom of the basket.
Woohoo, it is offhand too.
Talk about body control. Matt Clark's got 5 off the bench. Case has got 20 points off the bench so far. This is Kupferberg inside. Missed it. And Dane McLaughlin was looking for a foul. Patrick Burns pushed him into the bleachers almost. Ball went out of bounds off NYU. Spartans are going to get it. 14 minutes gone in this opening half. Case has played solid basketball. They're up 11, 28-17.
And they are shooting well. 13 of their first 20 for a 65% clip. You keep that going, you're going to outscore everybody in this league.
Clark to Holman. That's a 3. Spot on. Jimmy Holman. That was the 5th pass of the possession. Holman scored on the 3. He's got 5. Udine with it. Now it's Agho with Clark on him. Yoha Agho. Stepping up, shot short, rolls around, won't fall. And it's Brian Clements down with a rebound.
I think a white jersey may have gotten a tip on that ball as well. And this is a team, the Spartans do, that block a lot of shots a game.
Shots missed. Down with a rebound for NYU is Max Ralby. Case is up 14, approaching 5 minutes opening half. Feed inside along the baseline. Trouble inside, but a nice move to get an open shot. Missed it. Ball tipped out by, I believe, Brian Clements tipped it. No, it was Dane McLaughlin. And NYU will keep it. They'll get a fresh 35. David and Eric Black off the bench. They're checking back in for Matt Clark, along with Brian Clements. So on the floor for Case, it's David and Eric Black, Dane McLaughlin, Julian Person, and Jimmy Holman. Inside pass to Kupferberg off the inbounds. He missed it. He had a bunny. Just flat out missed it.
And the first time that David and Eric Black came off of the bench, Ron, they brought it immediately. Let's see if they do it again.
Person for 3. Good.
And he puts the guns back in his pocket as Person, that three-point gunslinger that helps so much to spread the floor for the Spartans. That is what he does best, and he will do that again a couple times by the time the night is over.
Kupferberg follows into the lane. Ross Yodine did a nice job of drawing the defense, and Kupferberg did a nice job of trailing. And he was the recipient of an easy basket. He'll look for a 3-point play at the line.
You know, just so tough to combat New York University with the depth and the bigs that they have. I mean, when you watch a guy at 6'6" and 220 pounds trailing, I mean, that's a freight train coming at you every time, Ron. It's hard not to foul when a guy that big is coming at you.
Bank shot. Not sure that's what he wanted, but he'll take it. He's got 9 first-half points, almost half of NYU's point total. We have not seen Kostas Kontikas in a long time. Dane McLaughlin off the glass, missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Case, and NYU will get it back. Down 14. It's 34-20. The Violets are down 14.
You know, the one thing, Ron, that I did notice about Kontikas right before he came out of the game, he was huffing and puffing because the Spartans are making him run in transition. That's probably a good way to combat a big man. Kupferberg
again inside. Shot was blocked by the guard from Case, Julian Person. If you've never met Julian, you would have no idea that he plays guard. He's 6'7". His wingspan is as big as an eagle's. and he blocked that shot. He leads the team in block shots. Holman loses the ball out of bounds. That was his 22nd block of the season. Rolby with a screen. David Black picks him up off the screen. They're going to work it inside. They got a mismatch inside. They kick it back out. Now it's Kupferberg working against Eric Black. Rolberg for three. Back of the rim won't go. Eric Black with position, loses the ball. Jimmy Holman comes up with it in the backcourt. And here come the Spartans of Case.
New York has not shot particularly well in the early going. 8 of 26. Spartans, got to give a lot of credit to them defensively. They're hot.
Little weave out top. Julian Person, backdoor cut off the glass. Beautiful pass from Dane McLaughlin. That's teamwork. There's a nice give and go. Backdoor. Laying it up and in is Hakeem Harris with his first two. That was easy. Inside, Eric Black missed the shot, one of the rare misses. Here comes Rolby the other way. Rolby with a left-hand dribble. Three in the air for NYU, missed short. David Black down with a rebound.
New York thus far not being afraid to go to the pull-up jumper when on the run in the full court, but it has not worked for them thus far.
McLaughlin sets a screen for Holman. David Black with it, left wing, back to Jimmy Holman. 16 seconds to shoot, 2:15 on the game clock. And a turnover for Jimmy Holman. Here comes Rolby the other way. Off to Harris, Hakeem Harris with a scoop shot missed, and Julian Person's gonna draw the foul.
Much to the dismay of the Spartan faithful, the Violets getting a foul, but Hakeem Harris, the former Division I player, as you mentioned, Ron, gets to go to the free throw line for the first time. I have a funny feeling he's probably gonna end up getting there quite often tonight. One of the better creators the Violets have. But I will say this, to this point in the game, you got 2:06 left in the first half, and this is his first trip at the line. I mean, the Spartans are doing something right defensively, and that's playing well as a team.
Kostas Gontikas has just checked back into the basketball game for Case, or for NYU rather, as Hakeem Harris makes the second of 2 free throws. David Black, ball above his head. Julian Person, three in the air. This is long. And ball tipped out of bounds off NYU. Case will keep it with a fresh 35. So Gontikas and Kupferberg, their original two bigs, back in the game for NYU. Inbounds pass to Eric Black. He's going to give it back to Jimmy Holman. Inside to Eric Black, working against Gontikas. Eric with that great drop step. Ball wouldn't fall for him. Kupferberg with the rebound. Udine try to get it inside to Gontikas, and the ball was kicked. .139 left to play opening half. The lead is 13 for Case. It's 36-23. Harris with a ball fake with Person on him. Udine back to Harris. Harris with a fake, dribbles in, left-handed shot off the glass, missed it. Ball's tipped out by David Black to Dane McLaughlin, and here comes Jimmy Holman the other way. Boy, Harris has got a quick first step, doesn't he, Eddie?
Oh, he certainly does. And
he stole that basketball.
And he plays defense, too.
Here he comes the other way. 2 crossovers, scoop shot, up and in.
That's the thing about Harris thus far. I mean, he knows he's an excellent basketball player, but he's not going to take a shot if it's not there. And at the other end, as we just saw, he's going to match us step for step.
The lead's at 11. Person drove on Hakeem Harris, and Harris tied him up, but Case will keep the basketball.
You know, Ron, you mentioned that Harris not in the starting lineup, but specifically tonight, he's going to see a ton of minutes no matter what the situation is. I mean, he's one of their most talented guards. He is so balanced on the offensive end and the defensive end. Very well multi-verse player. He's going to see a ton of minutes here for the Violets, especially down the stretch.
Inbounds pass, try to get it to Julian Person. Ball was stolen. Here comes UB the other way. Laid it up, missed it. Tip was missed by Gontikas, and ball falls out of bounds off the hands of David Black.
The Violets going in there with reckless abandon. One could say it was a 1-on-3. The numbers not favoring the Violets in transition, but they continue to look to push the pace and the tempo.
Fouled inside by Eric Black, working defensively against Kupferberg. That is the second foul by Eric Black. Matt Clark's going to jump off the bench. Kupferberg's first free throw is up and it's good.
And Ron, I think that Coach Sean McDowell for the Spartans has done an excellent job of protecting David and Eric Black from foul trouble, because the minute that they do commit a foul, he's going to pull them aside, put them on the bench, keep them out of trouble so that they can still play that style, that aggressive style that they like to play with.
Well, in the meantime, NYU is now down only 9. Case was up 16 with 3 minutes left at 36-20. The Violets are on a 7-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes.
The Spartans do have a chance to put an end to that run as they can hold for the last shot of the half, about a half-second differential.
Person and McLaughlin out top. Screen from Clements. Kupferberg slides on it. 12 seconds to shoot. Jordan Dean out near the half-court line. He's going to get a screen from Clements. Going to split the screen. Lost the ball. Kupferberg up with it. He lost it. Jordan Dean back with it to Clements. One more pass. There it is. Julian Person up and in. Boy, beautiful court awareness that time by the Spartans. Person has 9. Case is going to go into the locker room with an 11-point lead.